Greetings again, PooTube. It's Minitzonthesun hanging around. I want to show you some still pics of my Mekkshakk I got in progress, and do a little talking about what I think about this stuff. First of all, I just want to say, compared to Terranaholic and Rubbish In, Rubbish Out's Mekkshakks, mine's not going to be very huge. I'm going to try to keep it, keep it small, keep it simple, but add a lot of detail, a lot of small detail. That's the kind of thing I kind of prefer when it comes to building terrain. Nothing against the large pieces, but I want to see this get done. I want to know that I'm going to be able to paint this. And if I had something that large, I don't know if I would ever paint it. It would take forever. But you guys are awesome for starting this challenge, and I just had to get in on it. It's cool you guys egg each other on. I like seeing that. I think there should be, more challenge, more demand for cool things, higher quality things. Everybody kind of, I don't know, it seems like to me that people are too nice sometimes on YouTube. And people will make something and make a video of it, and we all know it kind of sucks, but everybody's too nice about it. And I think it's good to challenge people and to be critical of things. Good criticism it goes a long way. If we were all just happy with crappy, then nothing would ever be that cool. But not everybody's a super critical person, and I know some people are not critical at all, and that's cool too. That's fine. That's just, it's hard to be that way for me, myself, personally. It's, a lot of people are just so happy that there's so many people involved in this that, you want to encourage people, and I don't want to discourage anybody. I've never wanted to discourage anybody from doing this. I only want to encourage people to, work a little harder, spend a little more time on the small details. I mean, what makes things look like it's made for dwarves is the details, or not dwarves particularly, but what shows culture, what makes something look like it's going to be from the dwarves or elves or orcs or space marines, are the small things, the little minute things. And that's where I want to focus my attention when it comes to anything in this hobby, is the small detail. Because that's what this is. It's a hobby about small detail. And it's real easy to take a piece of foam and cut out a shape, and then glue 10 little bits to it and throw some paint on it. It looks fine. It does the job. But it also sucks. But I love you all, and you're all super talented, and you guys are my entertainment. Please don't take offense to anything I ever say. I mean every word of it, but I mean it in a way that I want you to take, in a positive way, even if it's a negative comment. And if I do something that sucks, which I admit, my videos mostly suck, but it's not because I don't try. And this is not my side of things that I'm good at, the technology side, and getting these videos made is not what I'm good at. But I'm open for all criticism, good or bad. You're not going to make me cry, you're not going to hurt my feelings. I hope I don't hurt anyone's feelings, but if I do, I don't know, maybe you shouldn't be here. Maybe you should do your stuff somewhere else. But anyway, enough of that. Let's talk about the Mekkshakk. Here is what I've got so far. I'm actually quite a bit further than this. This is just what I've got photographed to show you at the moment. All the walls are 2 inches tall. That's what I started with, just cutting out strips of cardboard and making them 2 inches tall. and then cutting several thin strips of the cardstock that I have. It's very thick, sturdy cardstock. Kind of hard to find, but I found a bunch of it, so I'm going to be using it up for stuff like this. Every window is a different size and shape, and so each piece of trim has to be cut individually. It's kind of annoying, but I've gotten kind of good at it. You just hold the piece up, mark one line, and then make a cut. Most of the time you only have to mark one line. Here you can see the beginnings of his closet, shelving, storage space. I think this is going to add a lot of depth to the inside of this model. I usually try to avoid modeling interiors on buildings when I do terrain. I don't know why, it's just something that kind of always just scares me, so I always board up the windows and close the doors. But this time I'm going to try to make something look cool on the inside. I figured it's the only way I'm going to be able to compete with Viv, because his was pretty cool. His Mekkshakk had a workbench with all kinds of, like he said, bits are what make these things, look orky. It's all the little details.